Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another very important topic related to ngModelGroup, where we will see how to access ngModelGroup value directly into template or HTML. Okay, so there might be a scenario or requirement in your project where you are supposed to fetch the value or to access the value directly into the template, right? So in that case, what would be the structure, what all modules we are supposed to import, these all things we are going to cover in this particular session. But before we proceed further, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. And if you follow it sequentially, then it would be really very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to access ngModelGroup value directly into HTML or template. But prior to that, you should know what is ngModelGroup, what is template driven form, how to access the values in other ways. But and to make it easy, like I have already added Sharmit digital course book, which is a free book available in the description box. There you will find more than 3000 plus resources available in both Hindi as well as English language. So as per your convenience, you can go through it. Okay, alright, so let's get started. Here you can see currently I'm in app.component.html file, where I have noted down two headings already, that is Angular course by Sharmit and template driven form in Angular. Second heading tells the topic name, that is access ngModelGroup value directly into template and HTML. Now after these headings, what we will do, we will add two horizontal rows. Okay, so these horizontal rows are not mandatory, but just to show a cleaner code on the browser, we will use these lines, these two horizontal lines, which will help us to separate out these headings with the actual form data. Okay, alright. Now after this, what we will be doing, as we want to access the value directly into HTML, so we will make a simple form where we have two fields, username and password. Once user key in the username and password, at the same time I want to show it on my HTML. Okay, so for that, what we will do, we will simply create the form. So here I will write form, and in form we will write hash my form. Then we will write here ngForm. Okay, and we need to import this into app.component.ts file. So just simply go and write here forms module. This is mandatory step, okay, because without this you won't be able to use it. So always make sure that forms module is imported here from Angular forms. Once it is imported, then you are good to design, and you can see now the error is gone. There is no error, right, because we have already imported it. So after this, what you are supposed to do, you can simply write here the further things of this form, which includes labels, input fields and other stuff. So for that, let's add one div, because we want to put all the information into a single category, that is profile category. So I'll just press enter here. In div I will write ngModelGroup, and in this ngModelGroup we will mention the name. So let's say profile. After this profile, we will add the label. So first label is for the username, so I will simply write here username. So what this label will do, it will help us to identify which field is for what. Okay, although like you can specify other thing like for and all, but I just want to make it very simple, so that is why I'm just letting it as it is without any extra attributes. Now after this, we will add one input field, and in this input field we will specify all the stuff like its name, ngModel. If you want to change the type from text, because by default it is text, otherwise you can use any type, number or whatever you want to do. Okay, so here I'll assign the name, and in that I will mention username itself, then ngModel. Perfect. So this input field is ready. In the similar way, we will add the second label, and this label will help us to identify the password field. So I'll just write here password. Okay, username is there, password is there. Now after that we will add here input field. In this input field we will mention name as password, then we will write here ngModel. Okay, so username is there, password field is there, so we have these two things. Now next what we will be do, like firstly I'll run this execute this code only so that you can see how it looks like, and then we will see how we will access the value. So for that, run the application ngserve -- open, enter. Here I'm not using any button because I don't think there is a need, because we just want to show it in HTML, so I'll just show it in a casual way. Okay, alright, so code, you can see browser is open, and here we have the first heading that shows Angular course by Sharmit. After that we have second heading that shows template driven form in Angular for access ngModelGroup value in template HTML. Okay, then we have one horizontal line, and then one label for username, input field for username, one label for password, and input field for password. After that we have one more horizontal row. So just to show it in a proper manner, we use these horizontal rows. Okay, currently if I write something here, let's say ABC and 1 2 3, it won't show it me in the HTML. Why? Because we are just capturing the value from this input. But at the same time, if you want to show that you selected this value or something like that, so in that case what we can do, we can access these values inside a HTML itself. Okay, now how to access it? So to access it, you just need to write the simple code. I'll show you. So let's say we add pre here. If you don't know what is pre, just take your mouse cursor here and it will tell you that the pre element represents a block of pre-formatted text in which structure is represented by the typographic conventions rather than by element. Okay, now inside this pre which is a pre-formatted text, we will write 2 times curly braces, then we will write here myForm dot value dot profile. Okay, and what do you think? Will it show output? Not yet. Why? Because when you save and refresh it, you will see that it is showing object. In fact, if I write something like this, still it is showing object. Why? Because it is showing it as it is, and we know that in template driven form for ngModelGroup, it returns the object as an output. Now how to fix it? So to fix it, we will use JSON pipe. So just write pipe symbol, then write JSON. So what do you think? Will it show? No, it is showing error because we haven't added the module. So you can see when I take my mouse cursor here, it is telling me the exact fix also, that no pipe found with the name JSON. To fix this, import the JSON pipe class from Angular common and add it to the imports array of the component. Okay, so we need to add it to import array, and we need to import it from the Angular common folder. Okay, so for that you can just simply copy this thing, or maybe we can write it manually, no worries. So just go to app.component.ts file, and once it is imported, you will see that this error is gone. Okay, so let's go there. In forms module array, we will write JSON pipe and press enter, because we are using editor. So on pressing enter, it will automatically add this thing here. That means JSON pipe is successfully imported. And if you go back and check the HTML, now you can see it is not throwing any error. Why? Because JSON pipe is imported. Clear? Now see the output here. If I write something like this, ABC and 1 2 3, we are getting the exact value, which is username, ABC, password 1 2 3. Okay, but let's say if someone wants to see the exact value, not all these things. Okay, let's say I want exact value of username. So in that case, you can just simply put after, like, myForm dot value dot profile would be same. Then we will write here the username. Perfect. So now it's ready. Something is wrong. Maybe I made a mistake here. User name. Okay, now if I write here ABC, so you can see it is showing the ABC, and in case of password, it is not showing anything because we haven't added the password here. Okay, we have just added the username. So overall, like what we discuss here, we discuss how to let me clear this first. Yeah, it is here we overall discuss how to access the ngModelGroup value in template HTML. Clear? So yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session, new topic. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.